Hey y'all, what it is, what it do. It's your girl Brittany. I am back. I am better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified of every time I post. You know what it is. I know what it is. We know that I post frequently. All right, y'all, say it with me collectively. We are jumping, we are skipping, we hopping, we leaping, we doing a dugget bow, or dugget, y'all, into this video. Click the link down in my description box below to become a paid member on my Patreon. All right, y'all, come. Without further ado, let's go and get into this video. So in today's video, we are getting into Ivory versus Naj a million. Now, if y'all did not know, Naj and Ivory have had a very quiet beef. It's been very, very quiet. Now, they haven't really cared for each other maybe like for a year or so now. They've always been cordial. It's never been like, when I see you, I'm on that type of beef. But, you know, tension is in the air. So let me give y'all the background story of when they got to beefing, how it came about, etc., etc. So, boom, while they were on Greek Life, Ivory ended up making a comment about Naj in her confessionals, basically just saying that Naj be picking and choosing, and, you know, Ivory at that time very much was on there with any and everybody. You know, she don't mind hitting nobody. You know what I'm saying? This is when they used to do top 20 of the month or whatever. They stopped doing that. But this was like the top 20 of the month. And Ivory, you know, was always on it. Always on it. Always coming in first place. Always was coming in first place, okay? Never fifth, never fourth, baby. Always like first. So, boom, she had ended up making that comment while they were on Greek Life. She said it in her confessional because Naj was fighting Queen D. And, you know, she just felt like Naj be picking and choosing who to fight. And at that time, Ivory was like gassing Queen D. Like, Queen D, you know, obviously is not the best fighter, but Ivory would be like, you did okay. Like, you wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't that bad. You did okay. Like, you did your thing, or whatever the case was. So she made that comment, and this is around the time, too, they had started the Sway Way podcast. This is when they used to be in that little room, and they only showed one view, one angle, or whatever. So after she made that comment, Naj came on the Sway Way podcast, and one of the fans had ended up asking her, you know, how do you feel that Ivory said what she said about you on the podcast? I mean, on the show. Naj ends up saying that she did DM Ivory, you know, just trying to figure out why she said what she said, because they was cool. And before that, people felt like Naj was scared of Ivory. So they never had no issue. They had never had no problem for her to, quote unquote, be scared of her or anything like that. But it was like, why? What you made that comment for? Like, what you mean I'm picking and choosing? Ivory never responded. So they didn't get Ivory on the phone, and then Sway ends up asking Ivory about that, and Ivory was kind of irritated because she didn't come on there to answer no questions about Naj. And Naj was like, I mean, it ain't no beef. You know, I don't talk to her. She feel how she feel. She got an opinion. And Ivory was like, yeah, right, exactly. So it was kind of awkward. But from that forward, we had never heard of their beef again until the other day. So as y'all know, Cash and Naj got to fight. Bow. I'm talking about Annie. Okay? So everybody, or most people, had the same opinion. That was, the fight was a tie. But if they would have kept going, Naj a million 10 times out of 10 would have lost the next fade, because she was seeing like, yeah, Cash hit hard. You know, you wasn't finna win this fade. So she left it off with a tie. She didn't mind it being a tie. You know, and then everybody was just like, how you leave? Oh my gosh, she ran out of there so quick. She flew off the property so quick. Da. And everybody was calling her, you know, a 1 round oh. They weren't saying them words, but everybody was like, really? 1 round oh? So now that's TV cast members then started to put their opinion into it, basically just saying what a lot of us was saying, which was 1 round oh. And she swirled up out of there because she knew she wasn't going to be able to handle Cash in the second round. So Naj ends up having time on her hands. She $15,000 richer, and she has time on her hands to get into it with anybody this particular day. So she ends up addressing Ivory and Liddy. But in today's video, I'm only talking about her and Ivory. Her and Liddy could be for another day if I feel like it's something to beef about. But this, to me, is something to talk about because you never know if they see each other. They really might get into it. They really might bang. So Ivory ends up posting that picture in the middle. So it ends up saying, who else looking at their screen like this? So that's what Ivory posted. Naj then reposted what Ivory posted onto her story saying, exactly how I was looking when Dolly tore you up. Now, mind you, Ivory only put, who else looking at their screen like this? She never said what she was talking about or nothing. So Naj just took it as like she was talking about her and Cash fight. So Naj ends up writing a novel saying, the same B talking about all your kids too, and you barely tagged the B. Hell, even turned around and low-key got cool with the B. Everybody's talking about what I need to do for my deceased child that's not here 5 years later, and you barely giving it up for your kids. Respect on this earth to this day. Everybody needs to worry about their own ish at this point, respectfully, because once again, I'm still not getting whooped. Now, Ivory wasn't feeling what Naj a Million was throwing down. She felt like, excuse you, don't say nothing out the way to me. So she ends up responding, as y'all know she gonna do every time.
Like what? Like that's what I be saying. Like, and then you bitches get to saying shit that y'all don't even need to say. That's gonna take the conversation elsewhere. Because my mouth. Let me tell you something, you big teeth bitch. Bitch, nobody was even talking about you, bitch. I said what I said on the motherfucking post. What the fuck was bad about it? Bitch, I said it was a tie just like everybody else. You mad because you got turned around, ballerina? Fuck is you talking about, bitch? I'm God of heaven. I don't give a fuck. Nah, you're not scaring me. I'm God of heaven. None of that talking shit. I've been waiting. Bitch, let's be fucking for real. Bitch, I'm God of heaven. Bitch, you couldn't even, bitch, I did better than that. Bitch, shut up talking to me. Fuck, because I'm not one of them. Bitch, fuck is you talking about? Bitch, on God, then when bitches just come out the woodworks and just say something with their chest, like, bitch, you been wanting to say that. Like, bitch, on God, you been like, bitch, you're a weirdo. Because, bitch, nobody was even talking about you, bitch. Like, I said the same shit that everybody else said. Bitch, the way you called Jasmine phone, saying that you was beating ass, bitch, I thought you, girl, hang it up, flat screen, bitch. And then, like the barely starting to fight for the kid shit, bitch, on God, heaven, I give it up. What? More than 10 seconds over my kids. Just saying, bitch. So don't bring up the kids, bitch. On God heaven, because I'm gonna bang out about mine every time, bitch. And it's not gonna be no one round and done. On God heaven. Like what? Like that's what I be saying. Like, and then you bitches get to saying shit that y'all don't even need to say. That's gonna take the conversation elsewhere. Because my mouth, like for real, like dead ass, bitch. Like bitches been feeling type of way. Bitches be talking about me to Lolly and all of that. Bitch, what do you want to do?
After Ivory calls Naj a Million out, Naj then goes back on the internet to, basically speak her piece. She feels as though she's not crazy. She know that you was talking about her. She know that you only made that post because you live, love, breathe, eat her. You was talking about her. On her mama, you were talking about her. So that's why she said what she said. So she know that you was talking about her. So therefore, she had to come back out and make it clear that she know that your fake ass was talking about her.
Tired of the internet games with people. Like, motherfuckers will be on the phone with you with mutual people, cordial as hell, barely nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? All this other shit. It's like, then you look up on the internet, they say one thing, but then they take a mile. Every time I look up, I got a motherfucking screenshot of what Ivory saying, Liddy saying, the next bitch saying, like, but then you bitches be so cordial though. Or when I see y'all, it's never no issue. Or when I'm texting motherfuckers, I'm asking them what's the issue is, it's never in one. So what I'm saying is, I'm not fucking with this shit at all. And I'm addressing everything. It don't matter who the fuck you are. I don't care who has an opinion on a fight. But when I see multiple other comments with motherfuckers trying to be funny and yip yap and do all that, well, okay, well, I could be funny too. Oh, well. We all hilarious in this motherfucker. I'm a key. Like, I don't mind tying in the fight. I don't take L's. I didn't take L, so I don't mind that. That's not something I would ever be mad at y'all for having an opinion on a fight. But, like, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. They know what the fuck I'm talking about. Motherfuckers know they just ain't say this. It was multiple other things said as well. That's why things are being addressed. It does not matter. Oh, well.
Now that we have all that out the way, this is my commentary. Naj is salty because everybody's saying that she was scared to go and stick around. Naj has a lot of ego. She really do. Her ego is very big. She don't like to lose. She don't like people talking about her. She really don't. Now just one of them type of people. Like, it's her way or the highway. Very much so. It's no in between. It's no, oh, I think I can. It's none of that. It's none of that. She's salty because everybody said low key that Cash got the best of her and she had to twirl her ass about that fight. That's why she irritated. That's why she mad. And my thing is, like I told you before, they have quiet beef. So she already riled up because everybody already saying if she would have won another round with Cash, Cash would have tore her. And you only went one round because you scared. All that begins to Naj Million. Her esteem is low when it comes to her performances with these fights. Either she macking down or that's it. That it's no in between. It's she's macking down, she's winning the fight, and that's that. Naj do not be want to hear nobody say that she lost the fight. Ever. I don't even feel as though from her resume that I've seen, I don't think that she's ever lost a fight on Now That's TV. But when, it comes to people who really can fight, I don't feel as though she get in the field with people who can fight like that. She don't really get in the field with them. But again, like I said, they've had quiet beef. So when Ivory said she been waiting, she said what she said because she wanted to see what Naj's reaction was going to be. Naj didn't give her the reaction that she thought she was going to give her. Or she probably knew that Naj really ain't want no beef with her like that. So she probably did know that Naj wasn't going to come at her sideways because of what she said. She probably knew that Naj was going to pay it. But with the fight, now she bringing up how Ivory fight for her kid and stuff. And like Ivory said, you going to take it somewhere that it don't need to even be taken. Me and you already got tension. And like she said, because of Lolly is Naj's best friend. And if y'all remember during Mean Girls, Naj was into it with Fly 9 over Lolly because Lolly wanted to do Mean Girls with Fly 9. And Fly 9 said, no, I'm going to go chase some clout and I'm going to get Cash and Knuckles to be my trio. Lolly honestly ain't been hitting on that in and out of this TV world in a long time since South Central Baddies season 4. Ain't nobody been stunned Lolly. Even though Lolly, China, in my opinion, was a big part of season 4, ain't nobody been stunning them. Now that TV hasn't picked them up, which I think is crazy because they definitely was a good chunk of a lot of that stuff. But they didn't pick them up, for no more shows or anything. So, that was, I guess, Lolly's way of going back on Now That's TV. And Fly 9 fumbled it. So Naj then calls out Fly 9 for that. But again, Ivory and Lolly is still cool. Lolly was just in Ivory's No Cup video. So she was like, and you be talking about me to Lolly. So Lolly going back and telling Ivory what Naj be saying about her. Lolly messy. And mind you, Naj is spreading her neck to go out her way to say something to Fly 9 on the internet behind you. But not only that, once again, y'all have to see Naj's energy. The energy be very different when it comes to the Cashes, the Ivories of the world. Girl, too many people names at one time. But her energy be very different. Now, to me, she felt like she could take Fly 9. So her energy was on 10 when it came to Fly 9. Her energy was like, yeah, and that's what you get. Don't nobody need to feel sorry for you. Fly 9, you don't want this. Like, she really felt like she could beat Fly 9. She really felt like she could whoop her. She felt like she could whoop Fly 9 down, so she didn't mind going toe-to-toe with Fly 9. But mind you, with Ivory, she made her little post, and then came on there and was like, I'm not weird, y'all. I'm not weird. Like, I'm for real, y'all. Y'all don't be seeing the weird stuff that they do. But the girl wasn't even talking about you. You don't know what the girl was talking about. And obviously her supporters or her fans are sending her stuff, and she just putting 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12 together and coming out and getting 164. And she like, no, they wouldn't send me this if y'all weren't telling me. Because, again, it's quiet beef. And right now, everybody on your neck because you only did one round. So you feel as though everything somebody posts or say, you think they talking about you. But in this particular incident, the girl wasn't talking about you. Now you look dumb. But the girl and let it be known, if you need that, come get that. But mind you, Ivory said, what you want to do? I never heard in her explanation of what she wanted to do. So she don't want that. Oh, you don't need that. She don't need that. But Naj is very salty. She 15,000 up and you can't tell. The ego is so huge, baby. That pride is big, baby. That pride is big. I'm telling you, on Naja Million, her pride is real big. But you wouldn't be even having this conversation if you would have went another round. We wouldn't even be talking about you how we talking about you if you would have went another round. Like she said, she don't mind nobody saying it's a tie, but she don't want nobody to say that she lost. That's where that ego and that pride come in. She don't want nobody to say, oh, well, Naj, if you would have went another round, because that really is the conclusion. A lot of us are coming up with the same conclusion. Yeah, y'all tied, but who stopped the fight? Y'all tied, y'all banging it out. But who didn't stop fighting? You stop fighting. So therefore, it's like, by for real, like we just had to pick a winner, it would be Cash. Because you the one who stopped fighting. After that, you taking your mouth guard out. You like, I gotta catch my breath. Y'all ain't even fought that long to really be catching your breath. If anything, you ain't even say nothing when the fight began. You was quiet. Like, what are we catching breath for? Breathe through your nose. Come on, let's get up in here. And then you like, and you know what? That's all you get. And then trying to compare it from you find Legacy. Legacy? You came hard to find Legacy. That is Legacy. Like, be for real. That's a legacy. And then you want to come out when the episode dropped. I respect her for calling out her fave. I respect her for calling. Girl, you respect it because you whooped her. Now everybody's saying that you got a challenge on your hands, that you didn't need that no more from Kashmir. And honestly, I feel as though if she do get into it with somebody else, somebody will say, don't make me go get Kashmir. Don't make me go get Ivory. Because when Ivory said, well, what's up, Naj? What you want to do? Naj ain't say nothing. So it was like, oh, you don't need that. But that's all I got for y'all in this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. I love y'all. Bye.